obvious reasons, aka Apple, is shit. But going with the theme, I thought that I would tell you guys a paranormal story that happened to me when I was a kid. I know a lot of you are probably like skeptical and all that, you know, but thing is, that shit is real, my G. It's real. Okay, so basically, I was around 7 or 8 years old, and it was just me, my brother, and my cousins, so we were 6 in total, plus the chef that was home. And all of us were just vibing and shit at the kitchen table, making hella noise. It was around 1 o'clock, and for some reason, no one was home. Like, our moms weren't home, dads weren't home, nobody was home. And there's a window right next to the kitchen that opens up and leads to the back alley of the house where nobody goes to, because obviously it's the back of the house. Like, you already know that shit is going there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already wanna stay away from that place. Anyway, it's important to also note that it was summer, and I swear there was a 0 wind. Like, 0. It was like crazy hot. I'm talking 50 or 60, not 60, like 50, 55 Celsius degrees. And all of a sudden, while we're being hella noisy, wallahi, I swear, wallah, the window went back and front, like it started rocking back and front. Fam, there was no wind, and even if it was winter and there was wind, there's no way that a window would rock back and forth like that unless I'm in like the North Pole or some shit, and it's like minus 50 with a wind chill or something. Yo, that shit freaked us out. So all of us, we ran into the living room, and in the living room is the main door that leads to the front yard. So as soon as we ran there was like crazy bangs on the main door, like obviously not like that's like ASMR version of it, but like you can imagine it was like crazy banging, like somebody took a boulder and threw it on the door. Obviously I was like this close, you can't see, but this close to pissing my pants. Maybe I did, y'all never know. No, I didn't, but I was trying to be strong for my brother, but little cute brother, he was only 5 at the time, so I'm just holding him and I'm like, don't worry, I got you. But inside I was dying. And then as all this is happening like really fast, right? And then the bell starts to ring like ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding, like over and over again, and that's it. That was like the final thing, but somehow it turned out to be our moms, and they came home, and then we briefed them of everything that happened, and you know, they laughed it off. They're like, y'all are tripping, there ain't nothing. Anyway, they ended up actually taking our word for it, because we were really freaked out for quite a few days, and we were really disturbed, honestly. And here